Well, hello there and welcome back to part 2 of my master bedroom makeover. We did do part 1 of this makeover quite a while back. I will link that video up here as well as down below. And it took a little while to get the final bits sorted. So I thought I'd loop back to you with part 2 and show you what we've done and how it's working out. Now, the main thing for me with the bedroom is no screens. We actually have gotten to a stage where we charge our phones in a different room. So I set my alarm on my phone in the evening and go and put it on charge in my kitchen, which is right next door. So I personally don't want a TV in my bedroom. If you do, that is perfectly fine. But for me, what I'm trying to do is calm my mind before sleep with a book or my Kindle at times, but I do put my phone and other things away. So we don't have a TV in this room. Instead, we have this beautiful canvas that we took on our first big international trip together. This particular picture is from Norway, and I still remember this day to date, and it was a really special time. So this artwork is sort of what I wake up to every single morning, and it just makes me smile. It makes me think of that trip. And this painting actually inspired the kind of blue-grey color theme in this room. You would have also seen, if you saw part 1, we basically just used what we had, because at the time when we moved into this house a little over a year ago, we had just built this house, and as you know, when you build a house there is dang many expenses, so we had to pay for all these other things. So kitting out the bedroom in, you know, the most perfect way possible was not a priority, but we had decided that we were going to get matching furniture for the bedroom. And I spent a really long time looking, actually, because I kind of didn't really want your standard IKEA stuff, but I also didn't want to pay a super high premium. So I found this set here that we put together for this bedroom. It's from Fantastic Furniture here in Australia, and it actually came as a set. So I would have potentially chosen the slightly smaller bedside tables. My husband loves these. He loves having a big drawer to just put stuff away in. I probably would have been fine with slightly smaller bedside tables, but the package that came with the dresser, the bed frame, not the mattress, we already had that, and the bedside tables was very affordable. I will put this price down here on the screen for you, what we paid for the package in Australian dollars. Now that is literally flat pack furniture. So in part 1 you would have seen us build the dresser and the 2 bedside tables. It took ages, but it's fine. I'm Swedish, I'm from the land of IKEA. Flat packs is something that I can do. And then it actually took a really long time, probably like 3 or 4 months, for the bed frame to come into stock again. But that was kind of fine because we kept the old bed frame for the interim period, and in the meantime I went and bought these beautiful bedside table lamps. These were not very expensive either. Those plus the furniture were the only items that I bought for this room new. Those bedside lamps, I believe they were from Temple & Webster. I will put the price and the details here on the screen for you. But they were not very expensive at all. I will also say, full disclosure, I did look a lot on Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, places like that, to see if I could find the type of lamps of the size and the color scheme I was after secondhand. Unfortunately, there was literally nothing. The only ones I could find were either really small or they didn't quite work for this space. And because the bedside table is quite large, we needed a sort of a little bit bigger lamp. And as you will see, I kind of kept to that kind of blue-gray color theme. I must say that I'm so happy with the result of how this bedroom came out. It is beautiful, soothing, restful. We have a his and her side of the dresser you see here behind me. Paul's on this side, I'm on the other side, and in the mirror wardrobes behind me we have one side for him and one side for me, which makes it really easy to organize clothes and bits and bobs as well. And we do love a coffee in the morning, so on our bedside tables we also have coasters just to protect the table itself. We love having coffee in bed and chatting about the day in the morning. It's one of our favorite little routines. You would have also seen I've got a fair few plants in this room. The long creeper plant that I have been able to kind of half cover my the top of my curtains with started out as this tiny little seedling. I took a cutting off a friend's plant probably about 3 years ago now, maybe 4 years ago now. It started out as 2 tiny leaves and it is loving this room and that position. It must be getting just the right amount of light because it is going nuts. But I'm looking forward to framing the whole window with that beautiful plant over time. And I guess that's one thing I would say, like a lot of these things that I got for this room, the plant pots, this plant back here I already had, the pots I already had, those little candle things I already had. So I'm forever tweaking and changing things up. We've got a little salt lamp up here as well, which is really nice in the evening or early in the morning. If it's a cold, dark morning, you put on the really soft, gentle light and it's just really soothing. So I hope this inspired you to perhaps do some little mini projects in your bedroom. I think it's really important for all of us, especially when we work a lot in technology and on screens and things like that, to have rest and to have a space where you can relax, be yourself, have time with the people that you love, cuddle your dog if that's what you like to do. I think it's just really, really important. So I am so excited with how this project came out. I'm really glad I kept it budget friendly. I could have kept a super rigid budget, by the way. Sometimes you can pick up absolute bargains secondhand on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Gumtree, similar things like that. But I also had a vision. And the vision for the furniture in this room is that I didn't want hard edges. I wanted nice rounded features to the furniture so that it felt nice and soft. Also, the past bed frames we've had have square corners on them, and I don't know how many times I've bonked toes and knees and legs on square corners. Let me know in the comments if that's happened to you in your bedroom or other furniture. So anyway, again, not a very expensive project. It took a little while to finish, and I guess that's the other thing. Be patient. If you have a vision for your bedroom or a particular space in your home, you don't need to be a designer or anything like that, but picking up on the tones and the things that you like. The theme for this room has very much been blue and green with a little bit of a grey accent. I did get another bedspread as well. This one I already had. This one is from IKEA, but we bought another one as well to kind of bring out more of those blue tones in this room. So I have a couple of sets that I'm rotating between at the moment. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this little makeover. I love hearing from you all, and I look forward to see you in the declutter series continuing in the next video.